much indeed. And as William Tell said to his son, duck! Anyway, it's nice to see you, And welcome to the new Play Your Cards Right. I'm now going to meet 4 couples, all best friends, and one of these couples can walk away tonight with over £100,000. Oh! Over here we have a full suit of cards, OK, they're all hearts, from the 2 up to the ace. Each couple will pick a card, and the highest 2 cards will play the main game. So let's meet couple number 1. All right, and you come there. There we are. Good.
This is Joanne and Natalie from London.
I see, Joanne and Natalie. And how long have you been friends?
Nearly 20 years.
And are you lucky people? Are you lucky?
I think Natalie is, I'm not.
What's the luckiest thing that's ever happened to you?
I won £500 once in a raffle.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
that's
pretty good.
lucky.
It was
that's
around Christmas time as well. So
around Christmas time when it comes in handy. Right, now tell me who's going to do the picking.
Natalie. I am.
OK, right, so pick out a card and pick it up and tell us what it is. Everything from an ace to a 2 there.
Oh,
It's very important.
Scary.
It is scary. What?
Not bad.
Oh, terrifying. That's a good card.
It's not
Don't
great.
worry. Oh, it's not great, but it's good.
Thank
Over
you.
there, you could be in the show. You could be in the show. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And now, here we have...
We've got Emma and Leanne, and they're from Southampton.
OK, Emma and Leanne.
Leanne.
Fine, good. And tell me, do you go to casinos very much?
No.
You don't bother with that? Are you
we
lucky
don't
people or not?
So.
Yeah, did you used to watch Play Your Cards Right?
Oh, yes,
Oh,
yes.
every week?
Yeah.
Your favourite show? Not so hard. But you try whatever you can. Right, who's going to do the picking?
Leanne.
I am.
Right, Leanne, so pick hold of a card and tell us all what it is. That one, pick it up. What is it? A queen. Oh, you've got very, very big chance being on the show. I'm sure you'll make it. A queen is a very high card. Now then. Oh, friends in. Yes?
This is John and Steve from Hertfordshire.
OK, how are you, Steve?
Fine, thanks.
All right, John.
Hello.
Jolly good. And how long have you two been friends?
22 years.
22 years. How did you meet?
At work.
At work? What do you do?
We work for the Greek National Airline.
For the Greek National
Greek
Airline?
National Airline, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they had it.
Oh, we have. The world's favourite airline.
Oh, yeah. So who's going to do the picking?
Steve.
Steve, do the picking. So pick a number. There's a queen is the highest and a 10. So you've got to get higher than a 10 and a queen.
I'll go for this card.
You go for this? Are you sure about that? OK, pick it up. Tell us what it is. All right, Steve. Oh, sorry. You better say goodbye now.
Bye.
Oh, what a shame. What a shame. What a shame. Oh, that was too quick. Hello, God. Lovely. How are you? All right?
Fine,
Jolly
thanks,
good?
yeah.
Can you hear me up there?
Just about.
Good. Fine.
And they're Barry and Simon, they're from Nottingham.
From Nottingham. OK, Barry and Simon. And you've been pals for a long time, yes?
Yeah. 23 years.
23 years. Good. And how old are you, by the way?
35.
35. Oh, you don't look that, do you?
Thank you very much.
You do, because you're bigger. All right. OK, who's going to do the picking?
Me.
Simon, the little one's going to do the picking. Now, what do you think? You've got to be higher than a jack. All you've got is a jack and a king or an ace. So it's there somewhere.
All right,
so
Bruce.
have a look. Have a look.
I'm going to go for that one.
Do you agree with that, big fella?
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah, I'm
when
going
you
with
get
it.
him off here, give him one.
I'm
right.
going to anyway.
Which one here? This one, you say?
Yeah.
Right, pick it up. Tell us what it is, Barry.
4 or 4.
Oh, a 4. Oh, we're very sorry to lose you.
Thank you.
Bad luck, bad luck. Off you go over there. Well, there you are, you see. The 2 highest cards, the Queen and the 10. Team number 1 will play team number 2. Here we are. Well done, you winners. Well done. And we'll be seeing you very soon. Oh, and bad luck, losers. We really are very, very sorry to lose you. Tough. No, I'm the Joker full of jest. I play my cards close to my chest. But here's a pair that's worth revealing. OK, dollies, do your dealing. Look at it. As you can see, Annalise is dealing out the red cards on the top and Vicky Lee is dealing out the blue cards on the bottom. We have our cards. All we need now are our players. Hello again. Good luck for this, good luck for this, good luck for this. An all-lady final. An all-lady final. That's absolutely marvellous. Are you ready to play?
Oh,
Right, you are. Good. Now, the idea of the game is this. We want you to work your way across the board by predicting whether each of these cards is higher or lower than the preceding one. The first one to turn over the last card correctly will win the game, and a Brucey bonus. £1,000 in cash. OK, so it's worth playing for this first part. OK, red team, you're going to start us off because you had the highest card. You had the Queen of Hearts, so that entitles you to go first. OK, good luck again. Red team, we asked 100 beauty therapists, do you think it's attractive for a man to have his nipples pierced? I thought of it. Oh, dear. Especially if they, got caught in your string vest. Can you imagine? How many beauty therapists said yes, they did think it attractive for a man to have his nipples pierced?
Well,
I'm not sure.
my brother-in-law to be has got his nipple pierced, and it just turns my stomach to look at
Does
it.
it really?
Yeah.
So?
I think it'd be quite low. 32. 31.
31.
Yeah, 31.
Tell their best friends, can't you? I bet when they go shopping, it's terrible. Right. OK, now, but would a beauty therapist think it was attractive for a man?
I don't like men with nipple
No,
piercings.
no. It's a bit too...
I personally think it would be higher.
Joanne thinks it's higher. Do you go along with Joanne, Natalie? Your best friends?
Let's go higher.
Higher? You're going to go higher. Right. The actual number who did find it attractive is... 20. Oh, wrong to go higher. Right, so red team, you're in the driving seat. You have a base card of 4. It's a good card. But do you want to change it?
I don't think so, no.
You don't want to check?
Higher.
Yeah, you want to keep the card?
Yeah.
You want to go higher than a 4? A 9? Whatever you feel like doing.
I think we should stick.
Stick.
Freeze.
Stick. You're not in a pub playing darts. It's freeze.
Sorry,
Freeze, good. Blue team, you to answer first this time. We asked 100 journalists, do you believe everything you read in the papers? Well, I don't for a start. All I believe in is the top left-hand corner, you'll see the date. And sometimes they get that wrong. So how many journalists said yes, they did believe everything they read in the papers?
I think hardly any of them.
Yeah.
What do you think?
About 19. Lower?
Joanne, do you agree with her?
I think low, but maybe a
Bit lower? What do you think?
11.
16. It's not much lower.
Let's go 11.
11.
11, you think?
No. Let's...
Funny how women do change their minds, don't they?
16.
16, you think? 16. Oh.
I'd say 11. Let's go 11.
OK.
Can I bring my armchair on? What do you say, 11 in the end?
Yeah.
You go with 11. Right, OK. Oh, now then, do you think it's higher or lower than that?
I think it should be higher because they're actually writing it, so they should really believe it, shouldn't they?
Yeah, but
So
do
I
they?
think-
Well, OK, that's your way of thinking. Think they all think... You think higher?
Higher.
Right. The actual number who did believe everything they read is... 11! After all that humming and hawing and everything, you
always
take...
right in the
Yeah, the woman is always right in the end, fine. And you've won a case of champagne. Ooh. And apart from that, you now are off and running. So you have a base card here, which is a jack, a good card. Don't want to change it. No. Lower than a jack. Say lower than a jack. Oh, giving you a free go, Leanne. So what do you think? Lower than a 9, you say. And that... Oh, dear. The cards are playing up. Right, red team, you to answer next. We asked 100 firemen, have you ever been in a fire engine that broke down on the way to the fire? How many firemen said yes, they had been in a fire engine that broke down on the way to a fire?
Well, it's bound to happen, but I don't think it's going to be very high.
No,
I don't
you
think
didn't
it's
think
gonna
so?
be that high.
Because they would check that all the time, you
That's
think?
right, yeah, they've got to keep it up. You know,
OK.
scratching
Yeah,
there,
well,
keep
But
it
you put a figure on it.
I think 20s.
20s, yeah, mid-20s, 26.
26? Yeah, let's
Yes?
go for 26.
You've agreed? 26.
26.
Right. Natalie and Joanne now, what do you think?
Definitely lower.
You think lower than
If you
that?
ask 100, how many have broken down. I don't think very many.
OK, so you think it's lower than 26. The actual number who had broken down is 49. What an amazing answer that is. So there we are. You can now change that card, Emma
Change it, please.
and Leanne. Change it for an ace. Oh, what a good card. Come on. Lower than an ace, you say a queen, yes. Lower than a queen, you say a king. Oh, my goodness. Great. Now you've got a free go there, Joanne and Natalie, from the jack. What do you think? Lower than a jack, a 6. Higher than a 6, you say a 9. Lower than a 9, you say a... Oh, blimey, dear. These cards are terrible tonight. Absolutely terrible. It is now sudden death. It's you to answer first, blue team. OK, we asked 100 pub landlords. Very important to get control of the board as it's sudden death. Would you like to run a pub where all the customers were students? How many pub landlords said yes, they would like to run a pub where all the customers were students?
Not many, because students don't have a lot of money, do
No,
they?
so put a figure on it. What do you think?
24.
Yes?
Yep, 24.
24. What do you think, higher or lower?
Higher, because...
You agree? Higher?
I think high.
Higher? You both agree?
Higher?
Higher, right.
Higher.
The actual number who would like to run a student pub is... 35. You were right to go higher, so you have got control of the board. Emma and Leanne, you have a choice here. You can either turn over all your cards correctly to win the game, or you can force Joanne and Natalie from the jack to turn over all these cards. And if they do all that correctly, then they've won. So is it pass or play? Yes? Even though you've got an ace there, you want to pass, right? OK. Yeah. Pass. So here you go. Good luck, Joanne and Natalie. Lower than a jack, a 3. Higher than a 3, a 10. Lower than a 10, a queen. Oh, dear, there we are. Oh, what about it? So, red team, there is 1,000... No, not too quick, but it's yours. It's all yours. So we're getting ready now for game number 2, and it's red team to answer first. We asked 100 solicitors if a TV critic described Bruce Forsyth as a load of old rubbish, would you advise him to sue? Well, I would sue, I tell you that. I'd sue him for definition of character.
Defamation, Bruce, defamation.
Yes, I'd sue him for that as well. How many solicitors said yes? If a TV critic described Bruce Forsyth as a load of old rubbish, they would advise him to sue?
Well, I think, I mean, as it's you, Bruce, I think they would advise you to sue, really.
You think? But how many would
About 33, I reckon, about
Maybe
33.
a tad higher, about 39.
39? Yeah, no, 39.
I can see them in the shops, can't you? In the supermarket. Yeah, well, I don't think they're... So what about it?
37.
37. Be the strong one, Emma.
Yes.
Right. Now, you two over there, Joanne and Natalie, what do you think about this? How many solicitors?
Solicitors want to make money, don't they?
Eh?
So
Just a minute, you've got a good point here.
They want to make money, and they probably think that you might have a little bit to spare, so...
What's it got to do with you if I... So what about it?
Higher.
You think it's higher?
Yeah.
You think it's higher than 37. The actual number who would advise him to sue is... 28. 28. So the red team, you're off again. You're not content with 1,000... Oh, good card. What do you think? You're going to carry on. You're lower than a jack, a 5. Higher than a 5, you say a 3. Oh, these cards tonight. A free go. Come on now, Joanne and Natalie. Let's see what we can do for a good card. Higher than a 4, you say a 4. You don't get anything for a pair. Bad luck. You are having some very unlucky cards. They are playing up tonight. Right, blue team, you to answer first. We asked 100 farmers, do you believe that crop circles are made by aliens? And not by the lad, you know, delivering pizzas. How many farmers said yes, they did believe crop circles are made by aliens?
I think about 28.
But farmers are in their own little little world.
Farmers
you know?
are in their own... She's lovely, that, Natalie, yeah. Farmers are in their own little world, aren't they? So what do you think? Put a figure on it.
24.
24?
24.
You go along with that,
I'll go away
Joanne?
with
Fine.
that.
What about you two? Emma and Leanne, any thoughts?
A bit higher, maybe?
Higher?
Just a little bit
I think
Slightly higher. The actual number who did believe they were made by aliens is 5. Oh, so you were right. It was low and you shouldn't have gone higher. Anyway, maybe you'll have a bit of luck now. You've got a good thought. You don't want to change it, do you? Don't want to change it? Higher than a 4, you say. They are unbelievable tonight. Right. From the jack, you have a free go. Lower than a jack, you say a 4. Higher than a 4, you say a king. Lower than a king, you say a 7. You're going for it. Lower than a 7. Oh! Oh, blimey. And another £1,000. Oh, come here, you two. You have had the most unlucky card, even from years ago. Really bad luck. Nothing went for you at all, but that's cards, OK? But we'll have a little drink afterwards upstairs. Thank you for being here. Bad luck, you two. What a bad luck. Oh, and you have got the chance to play with the big cards now. Oh, and don't touch the pack. We'll be right back. Yes. Welcome back. Welcome back, and very good luck for this part of the show. As you see, Annalise is dealing out your red cards. Let's hope they're just as lucky for you, OK? Now then, I'm going to ask you a question.
There you go. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
My fingers crossed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fine, thank you, madame. No help in this part of the show, please. Watson and Crick were noted Nobel Prize-winning biochemists. For which discovery were they awarded the Nobel Prize in 1962? No help, please.
Didn't get the question.
Aren't you glad you don't have to answer a question like that? Aren't you glad? Not on this show. You have to be lucky. You have to be... I'm going to give you £1,000. What other show does that for a start?
Thank you.
Let's just have a look. OK. Now then, you play the game as you did before, OK? But your minimum bet must be £100 or any part of your 1,000. Go the whole lot if you want to. Move you along. When you get up to here, we give you another £500 out of the goodness of our hearts. When you move here, you move here. When you get up to here, there is a rule that you have to bet at least half your stake. OK? Or then again, if you feel like it, you could bet the whole lot. OK, but you can win a lot of money, over 100,000 if you double up on everything. Now, the other thing is, if you get a pair, you don't lose anything. You just move to the next card. So that's in your favour. We all wish you all the luck in the world. So, Annalise, give us a good start. If you can, a 4. It's a good card.
It's quite good.
It's a good card, but you can change it. You can change it if you want to.
700.
No, I think we stick
You
with the
stick
4,
with it?
thank you,
OK,
yeah.
fine.
700.
So what do you think?
500. With, I think,
500 higher.
500. Oh, well, you go the way you feel. Higher than a 4.
Higher.
Higher than a 4. A king, yes. You now have £1,500 to play with.
1,400 lower.
£1,400 on the turn of a card, lower than a king. A 6. You now have £2,900.
Right.
OK, a 6. It's a slightly middle card, but
1,500.
feel how you want to play it.
I think... No, it's a 6. Oh, it's a bit of a dodgy card.
Yeah, well, you know...
What do you think, 900
Don't go
higher?
too much if you're really worried.
900's a lot to lose. I think
1,000.
1,000 higher.
You're going 1,000? 1,000?
Too hard? Is that too
I
much?
think 500 higher.
500 higher than a 6. A 3. Just as well. You didn't, but you now have a wonderful card there. I'd have to ask you don't want to change it, of course?
No.
But you have £2,400 to play with.
2,000.
We gave you another 500 as well. We
Yeah.
forgot about that. Well, at least I did. I'm so excited. £2,900.
2,500 higher.
2,500 higher than a 3. An 8. Well done. Well done indeed. Now,
Every now.
that is a very
40,
middle
yeah.
card, so
I think
think about this very
200.
carefully.
200
400.
lower.
Okay, 400.
200?
Dead £5,000.
No, 200. 300, compromise.
All right, 300.
300.
What, lower?
300?
Lower.
300 lower.
300 lower than an 8. A 5.
Okay. Right, I think
£5,700 on the turn of the next card.
£2,000.
Now, there again, it's...
Yeah.
2,000 higher.
You going for it? 2,000 higher than a 5? You don't
It's okay,
lose,
it's
you
okay.
don't lose, you don't lose. Now then,
Change our card.
don't lose, you can change the card.
Change the
Let's
card.
change the card, then you can make up your mind what you want to do. Oh, well, that's a little bit in the middle, so it depends what you want to do. It's very
think-
difficult to
No, we've got to
advise
do
you,
half.
so
Oh, we've got to do half.
got to do
Yeah,
half.
the rule is you have to go half. So you can go half.
Higher.
Higher than a 6? Yeah! Up here. You played those cards so well. Quick, on with the bag. There we are. Let's get the money. Now, what was it now? 8,550. Right. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000... Some small changes. 8,100, 8,200, 8,300, 8,400, 8,550. 10,550 altogether with the 2,000 you got before. It's not too late. Could still be a big night if you play your cards right. Good night. Oh.
Quiz time. Bruce first appeared on stage when he was 14. Is that true or false? Answer in a mo. There's more Play Your Cards Right next on Challenge before we're racing down the stairs to get to Contestants Row. The Price is Right, weekdays at 4. Now back to the question, and it's true.